What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? It's your boy and like Luciferian Prince coming at y'all once again. Just want to tell y'all that this new video is sponsored by the best damn beard oil. Not really, but it's just something I use. Now, ladies, if you got a man whose beard is a little bit stiff, and we would call it not up top, not up top. It's a little bit shaky, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get them straight. Natural ingredients: apricot kernel oil, jojoba, argan essential oil, cedarwood, amberwood fragrance, hydrated silica, mixed tocopherols, rosemary extract, clove essential oil, candula extract, and these are all organic ingredients. So you got your man, his beard ain't acting right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get that for him. Go ahead and get that for him for a late Valentine's Day gift. Other than that, I'm not sponsored by any so-called third party. I just do this particularly on my own because it's stuff that I use. It is what it is. See that beard's coming through luscious, Unfortunately, the smell is redwood. But it is what it is, people. So, you just go ahead and proceed with that from that point forward. What's up, y'all? Rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, this video, we'll be talking about the Luciferian Rebellion. Now, I know this might shake a lot of people's rattlers because of their religious indoctrination. And what I will say is this before I proceed. Unfortunately, whether you believe it or not, your religious concepts that you have accepted have been given to you before you even had a decisive amount of intelligence to even equate that with what you actually experienced in your human experience. So I'm here to alleviate that. Straight. Someone else gave you your belief concept. A lot of people, because of their indoctrination, doesn't allow them to see things circumspect. So called as far as the essence and the character of what spirituality is. But you have to remember that, as I will say and proudly will state, that all essence and spirituality equates to the motherland. Yes, people. It didn't originate in a place called Europe. It was transported, such as an identity in psychology called transitivity of identity, that was actually transported to Europe. Yes, people. So, we are the individuals who are the melanated ones, who are, quote unquote, what they call on the History Channel, as they say, ancient aliens. No, we're not ancient aliens. We are alien to this existence, but we are not alien to the existence of spirituality and how we have, as melanated people, graced people with it from mankind to actually ascend. But let's not be too off the course because it might upset a lot of people. But let's talk about Luciferian Rebellion. What people don't understand is that Lucifer, or the light bearer, was not considered a rebel, was not considered an individual who was actually an enemy of the Creator. Let's get that straight. Let's get that whitewashed version of that out of here. Let's talk about the real enemy, which is probably one you've never heard about. And we're going to proceed with that. In addition to these direct methods of influence, we have also been warned about Caligastia's ability to work through blind agents. Quote, sincere individuals who believe they are doing the right thing, as in the case of Sarapatea. Sarapatea was entirely honest and thoroughly sincere in all of his activities. He was never conscious, even later on. He was being used as a circumstantial tool of the wheelies of Caligastia. Caligastia may be inquisitive, but he is not stupid. He is not likely to waste his time or trivial or inconsequential mischief, except insofar as it creates misdirection and confusion regarding his presence and real purposes. The devil has been given a great deal of credit for evil that does not belong to him. Nonetheless, the seductive brilliance of his diabolical schemes and deceptions, and the power, wealth, and unfair advantages that he could thereby offer could easily be an overpowering temptation for susceptible individuals. But we can expect that he would be very shrewd and cunning in his selection of human collaborators, whether winning or unwitting. Absolute secrecy would no doubt be a critical requirement for those who wish to knowingly join his camp, as he would likewise be sure to conceal his real purposes from his quote-unquote human friends. Caligastia has had a lot of practice working with humans. It was likewise easy to win the support of the primitive, like-minded evolutionary mortals. This brings you to the big question. How long are Caligastia and Dalagastia going to be around? While the Urantia papers does not offer a precise prediction as to the overall time frame of the education of the Luciferian rebellion, which is not us, but we'll go into that further, the authors do give us clear statements of the issues involved and the conditions that must be met prior to final adjudication, along with several estimates of the amount of time that will likely be required. Here it is. Confusion over the adjudication question seems to grow out of the fact that rebellion found support on three majorly distinct levels: the Satania system worlds, the superhuman administration of evolutionary worlds, mortal affairs, and evolutionary worlds. Notice that. Statements in these papers that refer to the status of the rebellion must always be interpreted with these three possibilities in mind, in order for you to get them properly. This is true, but only with regard to the superhuman administration of those worlds, which does, of course, assure the eventual outcome of the mortal level. Now, what I will say is I will stop there, because I know, and I'm not saying that I'm the be-all, end-all in regards to certain things, but I will say this. I know that a lot of people are not willing to accept these pertinent truths in regards to these concepts, which is fine. It's okay. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But if indeed you wish to come to the higher concepts of what you actually wish to excel as far as human excellence, or what you wish to excel as far as physical excellence is concerned, you have to come to these higher conscientious ideas. You got to get out of the indoctrination of spirituality, or what they told you in quote unquote in the earth is called religion. Everything that you ever believe, and I know a lot of people won't hate me for this, but I will say it's a lie. There was no such thing as Jesus Christ, Muhammad. Everyone that ever reached for a savior. Saviors are fictitious entities that promise you things that never came back to ever give you a goddamn thing. You have to be your own salvation, and your own salvation comes with the awakening and the enlivening of the spiritual fluid, which is within your body, also called spirit and soul, and you have to liven it and quicken it, and you better do it quickly. Peace, like, love to you. Agents, don't contact me whatsoever. It's what it is. I do not consent. I do not oblige. But those people who are called and chosen by the Creator's name, ascend quickly. Do it now. Don't listen to the world system.